Let's move on. Let's go to Trial of the Thunder.
Trial of Thunder. Okay.
I think this one
If
is
this is on
awesome.
Thunder Plateau, this is probably one of my favorite
I'm
Shrine
gonna
quests.
I'm gonna recommend right here that we give out our second S
You
because
know what? I would agree with you.
oh yeah, okay. This one is just so cool. It's like you've got the thunder crashing down, you've got the four colorful orbs that you need to get up, and it's like getting them there is like such a pain in the butt. But like when you do get them there, you feel like super creative and you feel super like smart. I think the aesthetic is really cool. It's like I always love just like and for maximum enjoyment for me, I don't have the thunder helm when I do this, so it's just like
Oh yeah.
if you need something, it's like you got to do it quick, or else like it's gonna be destroyed by the lightning in a few seconds here. I just think it's like this is kind of the opposite of what I was talking about just a second ago. But like, there's so many creative ways and so many creative things that you could do in order to finish this. I love this one.
I love this one too, and it sounds weird when we've been like kind of dogging on a lot of other Shrine quests, but this one's so involved. I like it better than the seven ones that you do in the desert. I think the colors of the orbs are so cool. I
It
think
sounds so dumb, right? But like that is such a nice like it's cool. It's
it's
yeah.
so cool. I appreciate that the orbs are in different locations, and you really have to like think. You can't just do the standard regular stuff that you would do to get them there because it's raining. There's lightning, so you have to be careful about what you're wearing. Um, I also have a soft spot for this one because there was one time I did a 24-hour Breath of the Wild stream. One of the suggestions was to take one of the orbs to Link's house in Hateno, and I carried that red orb all the way to Link's house in Hateno and put it on Link's bed. I named it Orby. It was great. So I have an extra special place for this one in my heart. And
Yeah. I think it's like really cool. I had this one in Shrouded Shrine earmarked in my mind as like potential S's to join
yeah,
the S Club.
I would say this is an S club.
Can you imagine if there were seven S's? We could do S Club 7.
I have no idea what you just said to me, but
I was about to say I was worried that reference might be our younger listeners might be lost on that, but I wasn't expecting you to be lost on that. Come on.
what is it? Tell me what it is.
Dude, S Club 7. They were like a pop band in the 90s.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Like a boy girl group. They had a TV show. They sing S Club Party. S Club. There ain't no
Is this
party like an
Canadian
S Club
thing?
party. No, they're British.
Oh, I have no idea.
I cannot be the only dude that knows about S Club 7 here. Someone in chat or someone in Discord, come on, help me out here.
To be fair, I'm not the most versed. You and Rod will sometimes go off on like 90s and early 2000s music, and I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh
Not that
boy.
I don't know any of that music. It's just like, how do you remember that stuff? I don't. That's just, it doesn't sit in my brain well.
I can't believe that. As soon as we're done this show, Al, go and listen to S Club Party by S Club 7.
Okay.
It's a banger. Wow. Okay. Well, that wasn't a sidebar that I was expecting to take, but there we go.
Yep.
Okay. Let's keep it going here. God, where am I? I've completely lost my spot. Stall for
We're
me
in
while I
the
get my
under
life
a
together.
red moon. Under a red moon.
Oh, under a red moon. Jeez. I would be tempted to give out an F for this. I really would.
It's
I really
not that
would.
lame. Okay. It's the one where Cass, he basically tells you to stand on the pedestal spot,
Yeah.
naked under the blood moon.
This one sucks. Come on.
I
Like
feel
you just
like
it sucks. Like first of all, you don't do anything. Second of all, you just got to camp there until the blood moon comes out and it's like okay, not tonight. Go to your fire, rinse and repeat. Okay, not tonight. Go to your fire, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Like 20 times after, it's like, oh, there's finally a blood moon. Time to take my clothes off and stand on the pedestal. This one
you know,
sucks.
there's a guy at the Dueling Peaks stable who tells you the different moon phases if you talk to him. So you can just, go to the next day and be like, what moon is it? And he's like, oh, this special blood moon. But it sounds like you went to like a witch shop and they gave you some bogus spell to go turn in a circle 3 times naked under the full moon and say a special like spell or something. That's what this kind of sounds like to me. I don't think it's that bad. I would
Oh,
give it
come
a D. You know what? Just for giggles, we can give it an F.
I'm putting my foot down. This is an F. F for failure. F
Okay.
for fun lacking because all you do is wait And as our pal Rodrigo correctly points out in chat, you can't even tell right away. You have to wait for a few seconds for it to like come up, and it's like,
Yeah,
okay,
true.
is this the blood moon? It's like, come on. I don't think a lot of people are going to whatever stable and looking at the moon charts, right? Like, I think you're just like,
They just
I'm
don't
gonna go
talk
up
to
there.
the guy.
I'm gonna go up there and see if it's a blood moon, and I'm just gonna make camp right beside the shrine. And if it's not a blood moon, I'm gonna put it to nighttime and do it again. And it's like, maybe if it was like once or twice or three or even 5 times, if you had to do this to get a blood moon, maybe. But like, on your 15th time, you're just like, come on.
Okay. I hear you. If you do have to wait a long time, I could see this being very frustrating. So yes, I would
This
say I would agree with you.
this is an F for frustrating. F. Okay, our first F. Wow. Okay, now we only have 2 left. Now we only have 2 shrine quests left. So let's get it going here. So this is the Tabitha Shrines, and I think this is the one that I was thinking of earlier, and I think that this is a lot of people's favorites. But this one is Recital at Warbler's Nest, and this is one where you got to get all like the cute little Rito kids together, and they start singing, and
They're all cast as kids. Isn't that cute?
Are they cast as kids?
I'm pretty sure they're all cast as kids.
Oh, okay. I think this one's fine. It's like I don't know. It's fine. It's fun and like kind of cute when they all have their like little song going on and whatever. But I wouldn't say it's like a top tier one for me personally. But it's definitely got some charm to it for sure.
I think it definitely has charm, a unique like personality. It's a little long for me because not only do you have to find all the little Rito, I can't remember if they're all girls, but you have to find all the little Rito children. But you also have to do a couple things for them, so it's like a little additional, and which is fine. And then you go over and you listen to them sing their song, and you use the korok leaf to blow into the rocks, and then you get your shrine. So it's a very involved one. It's just not the involved I like.
I would agree.
I get a little impatient, but it's definitely unique. So I would give it a B.
I'd give it a high B because
Yeah.
I think by our criteria, this should be a really high
Yes.
quest because like I typically like the more involved ones, but yeah, this one is just kind of
There's a point where it's like almost excessive.
it overstays its welcome. Yeah,
Yeah.
it overstays its welcome.
Which sounds so stupid coming from us and everything we've been saying about these requests.
Yes.
But whatever.
Okay, Recital at Warbler's Nest. You are going into... Oh, God. What is that? Recital at Warbler's Nest. You are going into B, and I'm going to put them under all 3 labyrinths, because I like those more.
Okay.
Okay. One more. Wow, one more. The Ancient Rito Song. I can't remember this one at all, to be honest with you.
So you talk to one of the Rito and they tell you the song.
Oh, right.
You talk to a little girl and an older woman of the Rito. They tell you the song, and you go find the pedestal, and then there's the hole in the rock, the spire that Rito Village is on. And the sun has to go like make the shadow through the hole, basically, or not the shadow, but the outline, so that it's a heart on that pedestal. You light a fire, it activates the shrine. I kind of like it. It's a little bit more involved than go find the trees and follow the trees down the hill.
Right.
But it's also not as involved as like Eventide. So I would give this one probably a low B, high C, maybe.
I'm okay with like low B. I feel like I owe you one after dumping on the Red Moon one, so you rank it wherever you want.
Okay, I would say low B is fine.
Okay, so this is the Ancient Rito Song. Let's go here. Ancient Rito Song as a low B. Okay, that, my friends, is 42 Shrine Quest ranks. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. That, my friends, is 42 Shrine Quests that we have ranked. There we go. So let's start from the bottom. Let's work our way up to the top. Here we go. The only Shrine Quest with an F, so by definition, the worst one in this Breath of the Wild game. Under a red moon, where you just wait for the blood moon in your trousers, and you don't do much else. That's F for fun lacking. In the D category, we have Guardian Slideshow. Oh my god.
Good lord, Spiteri.
This is tough. This is a tough day. Oh boy. Sign of the Shadow is in the D as well. The Skull's Eye, a fragmented monument. Eye of the Sandstorm, Secret of the Cedar, the Cursed Statue, and Cliffside Etching. In the C category, which is our biggest category, not by far, but our biggest one, we've got A Song of Storms, the Ceremonial Song, Into the Vortex, Watch Out for the Flowers, The Bird in the Mountains, The Test of Wood, The Test of Will, Silent Swordswoman, Landscape of a Stable, The Two Rings, Gut Check Challenge, The Serpent's Jaw, The Spring of Power, and Secret of the Snowy Peaks. So that is our C's. In B's, we have got The Lost Pilgrimage, The Crowned Beast, The Ancient Torito Song, Trial of the Second Sight, The Undefeated Champ, Three Giant Brothers, Master of the Wind, A Brother's Roast, Recital at Warbler's Nest, The Desert Labyrinth, Into the Labyrinth, and Trial of the Cliff, with our top B being The Perfect Drink. I wonder why they didn't name the other one Labyrinth too. The two of them are named that, but not the third one. Weird. Yeah. In our A's, we have 4. The Spring of Wisdom, where you fight the cursed dragon Lanayru. I'm sorry, not Lanayru. Nadra. Yes, thank you. The 7 Heroines, the Stolen Heirloom, and the Shrouded Shrine. And then in the S tier, we have 2. So we have the Trial of Thunder and Stranded on Eventide. And I think our audience wants us to make a clear, definitive statement on which one is number 1. So of those 2, I think Eventide's still probably number 1.
I agree. I think Eventide is number 1. I just personally like Trial of Thunder better.
Well, I mean, then it's number 1 for you, right? I mean, if you like it better, then it's number 1.
Okay.
That's what I would say. I
would just say, like, the overall consensus is that Eventide is such a top-tier Shrine Quest, you know?
Yes.
Whereas we just personally really like that. That doesn't mean everybody likes it, you know?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hey, everyone. If you enjoyed this clip and want to see more of the Zelda Cast, make sure to head over to your favorite podcast platform of choice and subscribe. There are over 200 episodes in the vault that will provide you with hundreds of hours of Zelda content for you to enjoy. You can listen to us when you're on a walk, fighting Ganon, trying to sleep, whatever. And if you want to see these shows as they happen, make sure to head over to twitch.tv/the Zelda Cast, where you can watch our beautiful faces talk about Zelda every single week. Don't miss out, and we'll see you next time.